Okay, so millions of wildlife and marine life die each day from humans. So imagine yourself swimming in the ocean and all of a sudden you get caught in plastic and you're swimming in this plastic. It's awful. And everyday marine life has to get caught, maybe eat this plastic, and swim in garbage every single day. I've always been interested in marine biology, and I wanted to be a marine biologist back in high school. So this Coral Reef Alliance is very near to me. So in this speech, I will begin by telling you about the problems we see in the ocean and the ocean's ecosystems every single day. And I will tell you how to help this issue. And finally, I will tell you how your donation to the Coral Reef Alliance can be used. So first, let's explore the damage that has been done to our ocean's ecosystems. So water covers 3/4 Earth's surface, and that's a lot of water, and all living organisms need water to survive. The ocean, lakes, rivers, streams, and wetlands are being polluted every single day. Every day, fertilizers, waste, oil, litter, and other pollutants get transported from rivers, lakes, you name it, to our oceans. And according to the Coral Reef Alliance, studies have shown that sediments and pollutants get into our ocean's ecosystems, and it causes algae to build up and grow rapidly. And when there's a lot of algae buildup, that means that it smothers all the coral and it blocks the sunlight, so coral can't live and coral can't survive. Now, coral reefs are very important because that is the ocean's ecosystem. And marine life and all different types of animals thrive off coral reefs. So not only do these fertilizers and pesticides and other garbage get into our oceans and pollute them, but tourists, fishermen, and everyday people like myself can affect oceans greatly. So according to biodiversity research tourist teams, tourists can damage coral reefs by not being educated. We think we can poke and pry and pick at the coral reefs, but we don't understand that that's actually doing more damage than we know. And another big thing is sunscreen. We put on sunscreen every day and we don't think two things about it. But sunscreen is so toxic to the ocean, it kills corals, it kills marine life, it can suffocate any organisms living in the ocean. So it is very important to get non-toxic and ocean-safe sunscreen. And another thing that pollutes or that damages our coral reefs is jewelry. So shells, having shell jewelry, or buying home decor with shells actually reduces the population of that species that lives in the shell. So now that we know about the damage that's being done every day, let's talk about how we can reduce this problem. So you can help eliminate this problem by reducing our carbon footprint by using more reusable items, maybe like a glass water bottle, or reusable straws. That's very important. And we have to be more cautious about the products we use, such as maybe the sunscreen we put on, or our hair products, or what we use on our lawns or in our homes. Now, the Coral Reef, or the coral.org website, makes donations towards restoring the reefs, and you could become an advocate for our ocean's ecosystem. Now, one objection one might have is that we don't live by the water, so it doesn't really affect us. But it does. It really does affect us. And the way it affects us is that all the seafood we get is from the ocean. That is a big one. And let's take the event of the Gulf of Mexico in 2010. That oil spill affected thousands of animals, marine life, and organizations. Another objection would be that you're just one person. What kind of difference would you make? And just one person can educate thousands of people. You can pass a message on, and you could get people taking action and maybe reusing bottles or buying metal straws, and you can make a big difference. So one person can make a very big difference. Now that we know how you can help out, let's talk about how your donation will be used. So there's a lack of education about our ecosystems and oceans and beaches, and the Coral Reef Alliances uses these donations to educate people on the types of coral reefs, the reef threats, coral protection, coastal protection, tourism, and so much more. On the Coral Reef Alliance website, your donation goes towards programs that educate people and programs to work to restore coral reefs. Now, you can donate to specific programs, and these donations actually can go to Honduras, Fiji, Hawaii, Indonesia, and all over. Now that you are informed and better understand the ocean's ecosystems and our problems, I would like you to consider helping out and taking action to clean our environment. We need to reduce our carbon footprint. Now I'm asking you to take action, whether it be through donating to the Coral Reef Alliance or preserving our environment and reducing your carbon footprint. We need to save our ocean now.